All right, hello everyone, and welcome to this daily Smart Report. As usual, this is Christian Tharp, Chartered Market Technician and Chief Technical Analyst at WealthPop, and today we are revisiting NVIDIA Corp, ticker symbol NVDA, right here in the left corner. And I decided to bring this back up. Last time we highlighted the stock, we had highlighted the channel that was taking shape. Pretty nicely formed channel over the past 2 months or so. But what has developed over the last around 2 to 3 weeks, you can see here is a relatively well-defined trend line of resistance. So if we kind of look a little closer here, you'll see the pattern in question, or the line, I guess you could say, in question. And as we said, pretty nicely formed here, tested 4 different times. Not a whole lot happening in the past 2 days, but you can see the makings of the trend line. So what this is doing is obviously creating a little bit of a windup here. So we're getting close to one of these two lines breaking. Could be putting in somewhat of an inverse head and shoulders here. If the stock turned around and then broke through here, that inverse would imply a run to 500, but simply we don't even know that we need that. I think that simply breaking through this trend line, expecting it to move higher, what's the next most obvious target anyway? Probably the whole round number, the psych number of 500. It's also where the channel resistance is currently sitting around. Now, we are concerned with the momentum divergence we see happening down here. Momentum keeps weakening, but as we all know at this stage, that has not stopped the market or individual stocks from moving higher. But it is, something to keep in mind if you decide to put a trade on here. We have been implementing a lot of hedging due to our concern that the market's getting awfully frothy, and that a good pullback would be healthy right now, and seemingly do. We wouldn't be surprised if that pullback has already started, whether it be last Thursday in regards to the Dow and the S&P, or midweek this week for the NASDAQs. As far as the short-term move, keeping in mind that if you look at, say, for example, the NASDAQ 100, it actually, as of right now, peaked almost 2 weeks ago. So we'll see. We could have seen those peak first, and then the S&P and Dow came. But regardless, again, not too many bearish developments or signals have held up in this market as of late. So simply put, if NVIDIA can manage to break on through here, it would seem to be a nice setup for a long-sided position, right? Otherwise, the stock would be coming down and probably breaking out of this channel, and we'd start looking back at these levels at, say, the 420, the 400, so forth and so on. All right, so until next time, good luck in your trading.